So when you're growing up, well, before I start, very important thing to remember about this story, I am a nice boy. When you're growing up, there is only one rivalry that matters in every kindergarten and every elementary school. It is boys versus girls. Boys hate girls, girls hate boys. So, it's 1991. I'm living in Texas. You guys might not remember, it's the Gulf War. Now, for most people, the Gulf War is a forgettable war, but I lived in Texas and Bush was in the White House, so we were mobilized. Every day we would start class with Pledge of Allegiance, God Bless America, and then, and I'm proud to be an American, which was like 15 minutes of singing total. So war is on our minds as young children. Now, most boys hated girls, but I'm a nice boy. So when I would come into class in my kindergarten, a really nice little girl would run up to me and she had an Etch-a-Sketch and she would draw cookies on it. And she goes, "Michael, I made cookies for you." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then other guys would come around and be like, "Get away," you know, like, "Oh, thanks." Not in front of the guys. And one day, her mom called my mom and told her that her daughter woke up really excited that she'd had a dream that we got married. Texas housewife, boom, 5 years old. So, unlike most boys, I would like girls and girls liked me back for the most part. Now, sometimes at recess we'd play a game called Vampires, which was mostly my friend Steven, who was a pale-faced, red-headed kid. When you think about it, that's like a vampire because, you know, blood-rich diet, a lot of iron, and then no sunlight, would chase around all the girls and go, and I'd go, "No!" So not only did I love girls, I defended them. And then when I wasn't playing vampires, I was playing tag. And tag was awesome. It was always only boys. But there was a girl named Jackie. And Jackie was really fast. So I was like, "Guys, we gotta let Jackie play." And Jackie was the Jackie Robinson of tag in my elementary school. I defended them, I loved them. I was nice to girls. I even fought for their civil rights. I am a young feminist. Again, I'm a nice boy. So one day, it's first grade, my friend comes up to me, I don't know why, he comes up to me and says, "Mike, the classes are in a war." And I'm like, "Oh no, I don't know why we're in a war, what that means, what attempts at peace were made to prevent this war. I know that we are at war, and that is what this means, and it's happening today at recess." So I'm walking around all day like, "Man, I'm going to recess and this is going to be war, and okay, okay." Now, in our recess yard, there's a big jungle gym, and at the end of the jungle gym, there's a circular slide, and it's up at the top of the gym. It's like the cool thing to do. But the big rule was you had to wait at the top of the slide until the other person got to the bottom and got out of the way. Okay, so I'm standing at the top of the slide, kind of thinking maybe I'll do some sliding, kind of thinking I'll do a little reconnaissance on the other team, like, oh, what's going on with this war situation? I'm standing at the top of the slide, and a girl named Annie comes up. Annie was the kind of 6-year-old that wore like multicolored leggings and like a half tucked in shirt and walked like this, you know, and so she was a big dope and I was a little spaz. That's a match made in heaven when you're in kindergarten. It's just, she was, "Hi Mike," and I'm like, "Hi Annie," you know. We were tight. So Annie doesn't realize this, but she's in the other class and we're at war. Oh, that's right, I'm a nice boy, okay? Don't forget that. It's a time of war. Annie comes up to me and says, "Hi Mike!" And I do the only reasonable thing, which is slap her in the face. I am a nice boy! Annie, being a rational human being and a girl, reels back and frightened, and this is the age when girls are taller than boys, so I remember reaching up to do it, is looking back at me while I'm at the top of the slide going, "What did you do that for?" To which I think I had the most, considering the circumstances, the perfect response. I slapped her in the face again. At which point, like a villain in a black and white old silent movie minus cape, top hat, and like swoosh sound. I dive down the slide because she has to wait until I'm done with the slide to get on it and then just run away. In my mind, thinking at the same time, 1, mission accomplished. 2, I've done something terrible, but I don't know why. So, yeah, this crowd is completely turned on me now. It's official. I'm a nice boy, I told you. So I went to another slide, and I'm just kind of walking around, acting natural, aware of something I've done terrible, and watching Annie walk over to the teacher. This is what happens when Annie goes to the teacher. This is the teacher. And on a just straight line to me at the slide, she's just looking. And this is the last time I ever got this look in my life, but I got this. So I'm in the assistant principal's office. Preceded, of course, by a rousing chorus of from all my classmates. No one else has done anything about this war. Apparently I was a lone soldier. I'm the only person in the assistant principal's office, and I've slapped a 6-year-old girl in the face twice. I spent the next week sitting on the wall, watching all the other kids go to recess, never saying a word about this war. But till this day, when I see crazy people yelling things about the other side and us versus them, I think I was a nice 6-year-old boy, and I slapped a girl in the face twice. War does crazy things to people, and so does rivalries.
Michael, you gotta keep that pan strong. You just never know. But I can completely dig it because, and you guys may have forgotten, everybody sitting in here may have forgotten, until about the age